This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
All right, everyone, welcome to Cameron Stadium, and we're here tonight for a soccer game between the Durant Lady Lions and the Macarthur Lady Highlanders, brought to you by the Oklahoma Sports Network and the Lawton Marketing Group. Lawton Marketing Group is our title sponsor for tonight, and you will see them on the screen the entire night in the upper right-hand corner. We're out here tonight. It's a nice cloudy evening, and not too hot, so it should be fun for the ladies tonight. The Lady Highlanders had a pretty rough outing on Tuesday where they played in Heritage Hall, so they're looking to bounce back tonight and make a name for themselves against the Durant Lady Lions. We will be back with you after a short commercial break with the starting lineups and the game.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
Highlanders. Number 5, the senior, Captain Zoe Martin. Number 7, keeper, Ella Isaacson. Number 9, a junior, Ella Capuccio. Number 10, a senior, Captain Alexis Snyder. Number 13, junior, Kaylee Booty. Number 14, a freshman, Elena Burke. Number 15, senior, Captain, Jazz Gleason. Number 18, a senior, Emma Heff. Number 19, sophomore, Aspen Edwards. Number 22, a sophomore, Layla Phillips. And tonight's honorary captain, number 23, sophomore, Avery Gowdy.
right, so we just heard from the stadium our starting lineups for tonight for both the Lady Highlanders and the Lady Lions. I got Jason Shaw joining me on the broadcast tonight. Little help. Kobe Edwards from last week is sick tonight, so we reached into our bag of tricks and found the best guy in town to do it.
Yeah,
So,
best guy, huh?
Jason, welcome.
Thank you.
So, what you watched the game on Tuesday night? The Lady Highlanders basically got out physicaled.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire match. What do you think we might see different tonight? You think they maybe had a talk about that?
Yeah, I think there might be adjustments on the left and right wings. I think they might either drop back a little bit to anticipate any type of long ball, fast ball to the outside. I think that was probably the number one problem I saw, especially on the right and left ends.
Yeah, I think honestly the Heritage Hall speed up top really killed them.
Yeah.
And when you combine that speed with the physicality, just putting our defenders on their butts pretty much all night, it kind of was icing on the cake, I suppose you could say.
Yeah, and that was a great team that they played.
Oh, yeah.
Highlanders did a really good job. That speed, though, was something I haven't seen on the girls' side in a long time.
Yeah, we have a pretty good offense. Their defense was up to the task on that, too.
Yeah.
Just put a stop to us. So it looks like the Durant Lady Lions are going to kick off attacking left to right on your screen, and the Lady Highlanders will be right to left. Waiting for the initial whistle from the referee crew, who we will introduce here in a little bit. All right, our referee crew tonight for the ladies match in the center is Luan Cesar, and the ARs are Alex Zakharchenko
Oh, that's a hard one.
and Mateus Pascantonio. If I butchered them, guys, sorry. I know Alex's name I butcher every time. So it is what it is.
Yeah, Alex is a regular, right?
Alex is a regular. He's a Lawton guy. The other two guys are, I believe, college students from up in the city.
Oh, okay.
So it's good they're getting out here, giving back to the community, whether it be their home community or not. But without them, we can't play the game.
Yeah, it's true.
Got a direct free kick with a long ball up over the top by the Lady Lions. Ella Isaacson gets her hand on the ball for the first time tonight. So we don't usually see Ella Isaacson in goal. Ruby Ann Aldana, the senior goalkeeper, was injured Tuesday night on a pretty tough bang-bang play. And a word that we got was a dislocated knee. Not sure of any other structural damage, but not going to speculate how long she might be out for, but we know it's going to be a little bit, I would think. Good pressure by Ella Capuccio up top on the goalkeeper while she was trying to clear the ball.
Yeah, that should be an interesting point on the goal side. How does she interact with her defensive line? The communication back there. So that could be something to look out for.
Definitely, because if they aren't used to listening to her voice back there, how much are they really paying attention to what she's saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got some good play between Layla Phillips and Alexis Snyder on the left side. Almost lost the ball. Jazz was able to get it put out there towards Aspen Edwards, just a little too far in front of her. Yeah, to link up between lines is one thing that people don't understand about soccer, is being able to link between your goalkeeper and your defenders and your midfielders and your forwards. A lot of people don't understand it. That is vitally important.
Yeah, last line of defense right there. I mean, they get through half the team, you got your line, and hopefully and the goalkeeper's got a great advantage of seeing the field too. So
yep.
It's easy for the goalkeeper to point out where that weakness is or where they might penetrate through.
It's kind of like your free safety in football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jazz makes a good step in play They end up losing the ball to the Lady Lions. It looks like they're having a rough time gaining possession here against the Lions, but Alexis Snyder steps in, pushes the ball forward to Ella Capuccio, and unable to get a hold of it.
Outside.
Aspen Edwards gets a hold of it, plays the ball forward for Kaylee Moody, and Durant's content to play that back across the goal line for a corner kick.
Yeah.
So that's a good help for the Lady Highlanders getting that corner kick, kind of a freebie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially early in the game. This could set the tone right here.
Yeah, and with Elena Burke taking the corner kick, you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
She swings the ball in there very well.
Yep.
They're making their rush into the box, and the ball's coming in. Good ball in, off ahead and just over the crossbar.
Great corner.
Beautiful corner service in. And those balls are just tough to handle sometimes.
Yep.
Come in just a little higher than you expected, or wind takes it a little bit. And as you can probably hear on the broadcast, there is a little bit of wind, even up here in the press box coming through the window. Elena Burke controls the ball, plays the ball out. Very nice ball for Alexis Snyder. Blows past the right back of the Lady Lions. Tries to play a ball in. Was fighting three of them. And one versus three doesn't usually work too well. That ball comes up over. Avery is on the chase. And Ella Isaacson comes out and calls Avery off of that one. Very good communication from Ella to Avery. Aspen Edwards with a good play on the outside, working with Kaylee Moody out there. And the ball's out for the Highlanders' throw.
Say it looks like a 4-3-4 or 4-3. I don't know what you got over here.
So Coach said they're coming out in a 4-4-2 with more of a diamond in the midfield. So you have your defensive midfielder and attacking midfielder. And it looks like Durant's in about the same thing with a holding midfielder and two strikers. One ball through, and the Durant Lady Lions have two runners. Good hustle back by Emma Huff. Ball just couldn't connect to number 14 up top. Number 14 is Aubrey Tomlinson. Ball's out to the left wing for the Lady Lions. 1-on-1 or 1-on-2 now with Kaylee and Aspen.
Yeah, Aspen's pretty stout. She's not afraid to get in there.
Aspen's definitely made a big impact on the right back position for the Lady Highlanders.
And she's is she a sophomore, freshman?
She's a sophomore.
Sophomore, that's right.
So we have her for another 2 years along with Avery Dowdy and Layla Phillips.
Yeah, that's definitely a bonus.
So our defensive line is looking good. Emma Huff's back there with some leadership as a senior. And then you got Lily, who can play as a center back, who's a freshman this year. So we have a good young center line. Ella Capuccio on the run, 1v1 or 1v2 now. Tries to get the ball to Zoe Martin, and goes ahead and passes her up.
All right, reset.
Resetting the ball back to Layla Phillips. A good ball to Alexis. Great shield by Alexis. Shield and turn. Tried to get the ball through to Elena Burke. Doesn't quite make it through, though. And the Lions got possession back. Played the ball up for number 14 again, Aubrey Tomlinson. So I ain't gonna lie, I thought the Highlanders were gonna come out a little faster tonight.
Yeah, they
So we're about 8 minutes in, and they're starting to get a little bit more pep in their step, but it just seemed kind of flat.
Yeah, a little bit.
To start the game off.
Yeah, and maybe because they did just have a game on Tuesday, had a day to kind of rest, so maybe they'll start to turn it on here.
I don't know. They're teenagers. They should be able to do that
day
in, day out, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was always ready for game day.
Not like us 40-plussers.
Yeah. Might have to think about it before you get out of the bed, right?
You got to give me a month between games. Ball goes out for a Highlanders throw. Aspen Edwards on the throw, and she can get it long. And it looks like Ella Capuccio's up there waiting for that. And comes off ahead of Alexis.
Not a bad idea.
No, not a terrible idea at all. That ball is played plenty long for a Highlander throw-in. Layla Phillips makes a throw to Zoe Martin. Zoe to Jazz. Jazz back to Zoe. Good work in the midfield. That ball goes through, but on this turf, it doesn't slow up very well.
Yeah, it seems like this left side over here is kind of pretty stout. The right side, maybe they can work on the right side again. That's where they had most of their plays earlier.
You talk about for the Lions?
So for the Highlanders, as they're coming up this left side here, they got a pretty stout back line on the left side. But the right side, it seemed like it was easier for them to push the ball up to get a couple plays on that right side.
Yeah, we'll see if they made the same observation. That was a pretty good ball there by number 12, Kara Boydston. Great idea. Not quite the execution she wanted, but just to be able to see that play shows pretty good awareness and IQ. Ball comes out to Aspen Edwards, looking forward for Kaylee and Alexis. Alexis makes the run past. Couldn't quite get past that last defender. Ball comes out off the foot of Kaylee Moody.
Yeah, great vision.
And Durant's going to take a chance to make a substitution. That just happened. All right, substitution complete. Durant's on the throw-in. And that ball goes past, but still controlled by Durant. And then played out of bounds. Good defense by Jazz over there forcing a mistake.
Yeah, she's another great player to watch. I like watching her.
Absolutely. She's phenomenal energy on the pitch. And Ella Capuccio gets a chance there. Just can't quite chip it up over the goalkeeper. But Jazz, her energy on the field is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. She can get into those tight spots.
Mm-hmm.
With her size and her speed, she's able to get into tight spots that some of the other players can't get into.
Yes. Yes, and her defense on that play over there is a lot of people don't realize that. Oh, Elena Burke cuts off that goal kick, and we have a handball against one of the Lady Lion defenders.
Set up a good free kick.
So we're setting up a free kick. Alexis Snyder standing over it. It's kind of her specialty. There's these free kicks. And I'm going to call it top right corner.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'd go.
We'll see what she does, but
she
went for it.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper made a beautiful save over there.
Yeah.
Looks like Trinity Webb might be that goalkeeper for the Lady Lions, a senior. And a great interception there by number 12 of the Lady Lions. Coming on to Ella. Ella makes a stop.
Good save.
Got to get back on her line. That one just goes up over.
Yeah, you could see the little bit of hesitation at first, but she finally made the right decision. She came up, she got the ball, and I think she was a little shocked there, but she did a great job.
Yeah, it's great job by Ella to come off of her line and get onto that. It's just scary sometimes when that ball pops back out and the goalkeeper's not back on her line.
Absolutely.
You don't know what's going to happen with it sometimes.
Yeah, especially being the first start of the season for her. Eyes probably got a little big, but she stepped up to the challenge and did a great job.
Yes, definitely. And young, too. She's a sophomore, like a lot of the players on the pitch.
Yeah, so we might have found a backup keeper.
Beautiful play by number 12 to step in and pull that one up. Ella's going to take the cross away from him. She's definitely playing. She's playing the position well.
Yeah.
I know she's played it before, but not really at a high level.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Has she ever played goalkeeper? I can't remember. I always remember playing in the field, but
yeah, she's played goalkeeper before, not really at a high level,
yeah.
and not really often. That ball's through perfectly to number 14, and Ella comes out, steps out, and makes a great save. It pokes out. They're trying to get it back across, and Avery Dowdy steps in on that one. Lady Lions control it. Alexis Snyder comes back, tries to make the pass out to Kaylee Moody. Doesn't quite connect. That's all right, though. They took the pressure off. And that's not Kaylee Moody out there anymore. That is Mason Cortez. It's on me. Sometimes you miss those substitutions or who comes in for who or where.
Yeah, you never know.
So Elena Burke's being subbed out so Kaylee's going to shift over to the left side. That's really good to have a player you can kind of put on either wing, be versatile.
Yeah, it really helps, especially when the defense is they're observing that player and you can switch them to the other side and test the other defender. That's always a good tactic.
It's another one scooped up by Ella. It's great. It just makes it easier coaching if you have a versatile player like that.
Oh, yeah, especially if you can use both feet, Yeah, for me, I'd like to see the midfield kind of step up just a little more. It feels like we're playing the outside a lot.
Yeah, it feels like we're kind of trying to play counterattack ball instead of get possession.
And I know these girls, they can do it. Inside the midfield, they're really good at passing.
They can move the ball up the field very well, especially with Zoe and Jazz right in there in the midfield. That ball comes up over Aspen Edwards. Looked like she got a little bit of a head on it. Looks like Coach is getting Bailey Burkhart ready to come in. It was a quick-looking throw from the Lady Lions. Is always fighting hard in there. Always does. Emma Huff steps up on that one. Just missed it. Avery Dowdy came across just like she should, though, and had her back and played that ball out of bounds. Some disagreement between the referees on whose throw-in that is. But that's why they go over and they talk and they get it right.
Yeah, that's good. Nothing wrong with a little talk.
So they got it figured out. I don't know why it's coming up here, but they know what they're doing. So coming forward a little bit. Bailey Burkhart's in for Jazz. It changes the speed on the pitch for them, but as far as the intelligence and the soccer IQ, Bailey has it. She's been around the game and played the games long enough.
Yeah, and that's key to have that type of player that understands the situation of the game. You know, where to anticipate, what are you looking for, and then communicating to the other players, helping them out.
Yeah, where she lacks in the speed that Jazz has, she definitely has the soccer IQ to make up for it and be a big part of the team. Good ball played up the line by Mason. And touched out again for a Lady Highlander throw.
Now, when I said earlier that the Highlanders needed to go to the right side, they're on the right side, and it seems like they're not getting anywhere. so maybe my analysis was wrong at the beginning.
That's all right. Emma Huff makes a tough play, joined by Aspen Edwards to get that ball poked out just a little bit to help their defense find their shape again.
Yeah, it seems like the Highlanders are just playing defensive. Like they just don't want to get scored on right now. They don't want to press those players up a little more.
They're lacking the control coming out of the defensive end.
Yeah.
As opposed to having that control and working the way up the pitch, building up from the back.
Yeah, controlling that possession and really taking control of the pitch.
So this evening we recruited some help. Along with Jason Shaw, we got John Burke, whose daughter Elena started the game as a freshman, on the camera. So we got some help. It's great to have a crew get together. They can put this on for the ladies and their families.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got families all over the place. It's a military town. I know my family's in Pennsylvania, yours, Ohio. John's family's all over the place. New Mexico, right? New Mexico and Arizona. So to be able to put this on and the families to be able to see it, it takes a village to really do stuff for these kids.
Yeah, I thought this was a really great idea when I first heard about it. I know OSN puts on great programs for football.
Shot and a save by Ella Isaacson. Beautiful diving save. They almost squeaked that one through. I think the defense needs to step up a little bit and close out on the shooters.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, but I think this is a really good idea for the soccer community here in Lawton. I don't think a lot of people, citizens here in Lawton, understand the talent of athletes that we have. I would put them up against the best in Oklahoma and in the region. A lot of these players play compet down in Texas, up in Kansas, over in Arkansas. So for the families to get to watch them when they can't come to the stadium, and then to have the ability to see it at the house, or maybe family members in Ohio, like you said, or Pennsylvania or Arizona, man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
we never had anything like this when I was a player.
Oh, I know. You had to be at the field to be able
absolutely.
to watch.
And maybe I got a picture, to say I was actually on the field. But to have the video.
Yeah, to have the video and be able to get on there and go back and watch it on the OSN website or the OSN app, Fire Stick, YouTube. There's so many different ways you can go back and watch this whenever you want. Rewind, fast forward, be able to see your player just when they're on the field or watch the whole game. Either way.
Yeah, man, I'd be stoked if I was a player right now and I could see that.
Either way. And some players use these. I know my son Braden has taken clips from our matches and posted them on his Twitter. And
oh, yeah, great way to do highlights.
Trying to see college coaches to see him and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So being able to use the assets that we have available to us, and Mr. Eric Sherm, who's standing behind us with OSN, letting us, step into this realm as of last year. It's really been an awesome experience for myself. I get to watch all the games, talk about the kids, and put a positive light on soccer in our community. And I know you and I have talked extensively about the level of talent we have in Lawton. It just doesn't get seen.
Well, I'll say if there's somebody in Lawton who understands the players, it's going to be you. In the last 10 years or so, since I've been here in Lawton, I've been associated with you, with Lawton Soccer Club and other clubs that we've been with. You ref. So most of these players, I mean, you have the advantage. You know their skills, their attributes, what they can and can't do. And
there's a few of us in town that have been around all these players for, remember them playing U8 soccer, U10 soccer, and on up. Most of the girls we used to scrimmage against when I had my boys team. And they give us quite a run for our money.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're not afraid.
Oh, no. Back to the action, though. We got Alexis Snyder trying to make that interception. Durant's defense seems to have a better handle on the ball than our defense does right now. But I think we'll come into form.
And it seems like we had the advantage at the beginning, and Durant kind of wanted to pick things up.
Yeah. Like I said, I think we started kind of flat, sitting at the 16-minute mark in the first half, 16 minutes remaining. So we'll see if we can kind of pick that up a little bit, make some, Coach will probably make some adjustments at halftime or, have a chat with them and get them motivated. Zoe Martin fighting for the ball.
Yeah.
It's definitely a 180-degree difference from Tuesday's match.
Yeah.
As far as the level of play and the physicality.
Yeah, like I said, I was highly impressed with Heritage Hall's program. You can tell that they have some really top-notch players.
Yes.
And, they know how to communicate, and they know how to use their abilities.
Got some trouble back here in the backfield. Avery Dowdy snuffs that one out.
Oh, nice.
Great play by Jazz to put her body on the line. Shot comes in. Ella
There we
Isaacson
go.
comes up big again.
She looks like she's settling in that position.
Yeah, I can't tell you how impressed I am with Ella being able to step in, 2 days notice, less than 2 days notice, and come up with the saves she's come up with, the understanding of her defense.
And would we say this is her first start of her
high school career? Yes.
Yeah.
This is absolutely her
that's
first
big.
start as a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
She has started as a winger.
Okay, she has started on the field then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now, I was going to say, if this was her first time starting ever and as a goalkeeper, that's pretty impressive. But she's doing a great job.
It goes to show the versatility of an athlete. Not just a soccer player, an athlete, someone who can just move around the field and play wherever coach needs, and being willing to sacrifice what she wants to do for the better of the team.
Yeah, and she's always been one to be around the field.
Yes.
I mean, every time I remember going to the practice fields, I always seen her.
Her and her little brother Brody, who we'll see next year as a freshman.
Yeah.
Zoe Martin trying to get control in the midfield. There's been a lot of back and forth as far as control today between the two teams. It's a pretty good long throw there. Avery and Layla trying to work on that in the middle of the field. Kaylee Moody comes back to help out.
Oh, Jazz almost had it.
Big play by Jazz. And Kaylee working to clear that ball. I'll tell you what, this number 12, though, Kara Boydston for the Lady Lions.
Yes, she has control.
She has played a heck of a match so far.
Yeah, she has.
Great stop.
Oh, good step.
Layla Phillips working on the outside against number 14, Aubrey Tomlinson, who's also played a pretty good match so far.
There we go. Good clear. Settle down. They need to settle down a little bit. Mark their man.
They really need to kind of take a second to kind of get back in their shape, to assume their shape, and understand where they need to be. Shot comes off the side of the net.
That one almost snuck in there.
Those are the ones that can sneak inside that near post.
Yeah, that was
And
there, though.
goalkeeper can't do anything about it.
So how many seniors are on this squad?
For the Highlanders?
For the Highlanders.
We got Zoe Martin and Jazz Galashan in the middle.
There you go, counter.
And then we have Alexis Snyder, who is number 10 there, making the run, trying to put some pressure on the defense there. And Bailey Burkhart, who we mentioned earlier.
Okay.
And Ruby Ann Aldana. And
So-
Emma Huff.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, we got. It's a pretty balanced
Yeah, it
crew,
seems, yeah.
and we have great depth, which means we have great future, also.
And it's always good not to have too much experienced players leaving because the continuity kind of sticks,
Yeah,
kind of stays, and it's good to have them. It seems like to me the Highlanders are a younger team, which can be bad, but it can also be good for the future.
yeah. I think overall we are younger. We do have some key pieces like Alexis and Emma. We got pulled back for an offside call. Elena Burke got called for being offside there.
And she tried to sneak in there.
Yeah, but I mean, offside isn't a
Hey.
terrible thing, you know.
Hey, she wants that goal, right? So you're gonna do what you got to do to get in there.
Yeah, and if you aren't ever offside,
Yeah, you're
more than
not
likely
doing
you're not being aggressive enough up top.
it. Yep.
Goal kick comes out. Zoe Martin's going to work on that, and Kaylee Moody puts a body into her. I'd
Just
like to
not too
see a
much.
little bit more physical play from the Lady Highlanders. They did it against Lawton High, and I don't know if it's just because it was more of a lopsided physical matchup for them, but I really think they need to step up and, you know, bring that physicality back.
Yeah.
And it would help them out a lot.
Yeah, it seems like they're just a step away from pushing it. They just seem like they're a little heavy right now in the legs, and I don't know if that's because of the game on Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if Durant played this week.
We got a substitution, Barley Hasty, a freshman coming in for a sophomore Aspen Edwards.
Oh, great pass.
Beautiful pass to the inside. Alexis tries to find Elena on
We
the
got
outside
the left side.
there. And the left side's wide open. Kaylee Moody's on the run. Alexis on the run. And the center back, number 17, Isabel Feltman.
Yeah, again, they're seeing the vision. They're seeing where they need to place the ball. It's just,
That was just a great hustle play
yeah, it was.
by the Durant
Yeah,
center
Durant's
back.
defense. They're, I give them credit. They're pretty stout back there.
Good work by Alexis trying to get the ball back in. Zoe's trying to fight for it. Getting bodied off of the ball by number 11, Caitlin Ortiz. And we get a call for illegal throw. Another one of those decisions the referee has to make quickly. So I mentioned this almost every game, but in a normal high school match, a referee makes over 2,500 decisions as a center referee.
It's a lot of decisions.
And I always say I would love to meet the person that can make every one of those 2,500 decisions in 80 minutes
Oh, yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah, I think being a referee is definitely a hard job, especially when you talk about youth sports. Of course, the crowd's going to say what they're going to say. Each side is going to be a little biased, you know, because they want their
Yep.
team to win. But yeah, being a ref's got to be a hard. I've never reffed, but I see it where you'll have a lot of refs, and then all of a sudden one year you're kind of short, and you wish you had some more, but they just don't want to deal with
Alexis
it.
Snyder picks her pocket. Tried to get forward. I didn't mean to cut you off there. It
No,
looked
you-
like a promising attack for us. And it's going to switch on a counterattack the other way. Good job by Barley Hasty to cut that one out.
Yeah, but I definitely have a lot of respect for the referees that travel and they take the time to come out here and support these young athletes.
And I always say, when I'm on the field reffing, I know every call is going to make half the fans mad and half the fans happy. So it is what it is.
It is what it
The
is.
same fans that are happy with you right now are going to be mad at you in 5 minutes.
And I look at it too. Being a referee it's a sport too, and you're always going to try to challenge yourself to be better. I'm sure you're not going
Yeah,
out there to say, you know what, I'm just going to be that guy today.
a good ball played in by the Lady Lions off to the wing, but she doesn't have runners in the middle to help her really.
No one on back post.
So that one should be, yep, and it is easily defended by the Highlanders. Once again, that ball's just getting poked out instead of controlled and really played up from the back.
It seems like to me, number 12, I think you pointed her out earlier on Durant.
Kara Boydston.
Yeah,
She looks
Kara.
like one of the captains.
Yeah, she's kind of everywhere right now. I see her on the left side, and she'll swing over here to the right side.
Great save by Ella Isaacson again against Trinity Webb. Okay, so is that number 1 on the left side there? Yeah, it is. So I'm not sure who is in goal because Trinity Webb says goalkeeper by her. And number 1.
Yeah, I don't see a number 1.
Oh, number 18, Alex Martinez, goalkeeper. Trinity Webb is number 1 up there as the left forward, the left striker. We got a free kick from about 39 yards from the goal.
All right.
And Ella easily makes that save.
Meets the challenge.
She's definitely stepping up. Ball goes out for a Highlander throw-in.
So do you think Ella will be one of those players that wants to stay goalie, or you think she's going to be one of those players that says, you know what, I like playing goalie coach, but I kind of want to be on the field?
I think so the way I put it earlier was just she is one of those girls that will do whatever's best for the team.
Yeah, I could see that.
And if coach comes up to her and says, Ella, we need you to stay as a goalkeeper, then Ella will stay as a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
She might not be happy about it, but she'll do it to help the team.
Yeah, I could see that with helping the team.
If coach says we need you as a left winger or a right winger, then she's going to go play that position and do her best there too and help the team. She did score a couple of goals against Lawton High too.
Yeah.
So she got her goals. Now she can stop the other team's goals. Help us out, Ella.
Watching her grow up, I always remembered her speed and aggression. I remember when she would play against the boys. No fear at all. I think the boys, if anything, were kind of afraid.
The boys
to go
back down.
Yeah.
The boys always back down. Good ball up over. Looked like it came off of a head. Good job by Elena Burke to steal that one on the sideline. See if she can get it not quite into the middle, but she did win a throw-in for us. Takes the throw.
Right,
Just over the foot of Zoe Martin.
Play it back.
Yeah, you would have loved to see that one go played back to the keeper and, reset.
Yeah.
And I've said it like 20 times tonight, finding their shape,
Yeah.
Regrouping, getting their shape back.
I see that if Ella plays back there longer, maybe they'll work on that a little more. If you have the space, just go ahead and play it back to me. Let's let the players come forward. We'll reset the board and push forward.
That also comes with time and trust. It's a big thing to put that ball back at your goalkeeper's feet.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
That goalkeeper takes a swing at it and it rolls over her foot.
Yeah. But one good thing is she has the field experience, so
she does.
She can use her feet.
She does. But just getting that trust between the defense and the goalkeeper, it doesn't come the first time you step on the field.
Right.
Good ball in by Elena. Kaylee Moody works for the ball.
There's definitely some hand play going on.
About 2 minutes left in the first half. Still 0-0. Ball goes into Ella Capuccio. Just misses. Gathered back up by Jazz.
See if we can't get a goal for the Lady Highlanders within the last 2 minutes.
Definitely a good job by Ella Capuccio shielding that ball and making the other girl just kind of hold on to her. Good things happen sometimes when you put yourself in a position between the ball and the person that really wants it.
Yep. Great. Okay. Just a little wide.
A little bit wide. Alexis tried to put that one in there. Goes out for a Lady Lions goal kick. So we got about 1:15 left till we break this off for halftime.
Yeah, I'd really like to see them just step it up and give it as much as they can until halftime.
That's what I was about to say. Kind of push a couple more forward and
have momentum going into the second half.
Get the momentum and keep it.
Yes.
Making that score 1-0 going into the half for either of these teams will be huge. The Highlanders lose the ball in the midfield.
And Durant looks like they're about to. All right.
And Alexis Snyder makes a hustle play getting back. And Layla Phillips pushes it forward to Kaylee. But we lose it again. Just didn't have enough numbers pushing forward.
Yeah, got about 30 seconds left.
30 seconds with a Highlander throw. And couldn't tell if Layla was trying to go quick or trying to just kind of got a little bit of feistiness going on here.
Yeah, that should take it to the
and we got a yellow card for number 11, Caitlin Ortiz, for the Lady Lions, who now has to leave the pitch.
Give them one play.
She has to leave until the next substitution opportunity. And we come to halftime. Score is 0-0, and we're going to take a break here with the Oklahoma Sports Network, brought to you by Lawton Marketing Group and Lady Highlanders Soccer. Score is 0-0. Let the coach go ahead and figure things out in the locker room and see where it goes from there.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman, kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
We're growing and changing to serve you better. Until then, we're making room and reducing inventory during our Billingsley Hyundai construction sale, expanding to serve you better. That's the Billingsley way.
When it comes to showing your loved ones you care, you need the best. A Better Design Flowers and Gifts is under new ownership, and we're proud to be...
We're growing and changing to serve you better.
When it comes to showing your loved ones you care, you need the best. A Better Design Flowers and Gifts is under new ownership, and we're proud to be serving the people of Southwest Oklahoma. Our talented florists are committed to building the most beautiful floral arrangements, as well as providing superior customer service. We service all types of events, from weddings to funerals, just because gifts, and of course, holidays. We're also a veteran-owned company. Click, call, or come by today. We'd love to show you a better design.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over...
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
At Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we take pride in our quality air conditioner and heater repair and replacement services, as well as providing the highest customer satisfaction. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Lawton and the surrounding area for over 25 years. We have the knowledge, equipment, and trained technicians to take care of all your heating and cooling needs. Give us a call. Bill Miller and Noble Heating and Air, 355-1811.
Bridges.
And I'm Dr. Nathan Buckner.
Did you know our dental practice is one of only 6% of practices in the United States that provide care from an all-digital platform?
We fabricate crowns, bridges, and place implants with advanced digital technology.
If you want to be part of this digital revolution in dental care, call us today at 248-6700 or visit our website at bridgesandbucknerdentistry.com.
We look forward to providing you with exceptional dental care.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road.
Aw, look, how sad. Everybody but you has a debit card, and they're all out having fun, shopping, dining, feeling good. And here you are with crumpled cash and counting change. Not a good look, pal. Sounds like your wallet needs a friend. That friend is a PayMe debit card from Communication Federal Credit Union. Use your free PayMe card in apps, in stores, and anywhere you shop. You're good to go. Come into any branch and open your account in as little as 10 minutes or go to comfedcu.org. Communication Federal.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
You ever have a meal so good you want to dance? If you haven't yet, you will. At Gangnam Style Korean Barbecue, that's our goal. We serve only the best in Korean cuisine. We've got several different flavors of bulgogi and fried rice, premium fish plates, and sushi. Our customers love us, and you will too. Check out our menu and even order online. Come on in and we'll show you how we do it Gangnam Style.
This is a presentation of the...
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the account...
All right, we are back live with you, ready to kick off the second half of action. Girls come out of the locker room. 0-0 game. So, Jason, what do you think, as a coach, what's your talk with the girls on a halftime of this kind of matchup?
Energy. We need energy. We need to be quicker, faster to the ball, more communication. They got it. The Lady Highlanders, they have it. They're just the energy is just not there today.
Yeah, I'll be up. My talk is, and I know I mentioned it a couple times in the first half. Don't be afraid to use your body. Be physical. You know, play this game the way it's supposed to be played, and as a physical match. Because I think they would start kind of getting more of the upper hand on Durant.
Yeah, and I would say as a player, when you play physical, you just, I don't know, something's going. Adrenaline's rushing.
You feel better.
Yeah, you feel better. You feel like you're actually in the game.
The ball comes off the Highlanders, goes out for Lady Lions throw. Yeah, it just gets tough. Like you said, they had a game 2 nights ago, and they looked kind of flat the first half. Coming out the second half and struggling to put passes together.
Yep.
But you know, they usually come together and make it happen. So we'll see how it goes the rest of the match.
Yeah, this is definitely a point where senior leadership should shine. Tell the players, come on, we got to go, we got this. And I'm pretty sure our seniors on the Lady Highlanders are going to do just that.
Yeah, you got girls like Zoe Martin out there that'll definitely help out and take a leadership role. Good work by Jazz to get the ball pushed out to Aspen. Aspen didn't quite get there.
Yeah, that one step. All right. So number one
on goes out. Number one, and we talked about her earlier, Trinity Webb.
Yeah, she's quick to the ball. Yeah.
Stepped in and made a play. But thanks to the play, honestly, of Ella Isaacson being able to fill in back there. If you don't have someone that can fill in like that, this is a 2-0 game.
Oh, that's critical. That's
Easily.
critical to have somebody that can step up and be unselfish and say, you know what, I'll be that player. And she's definitely met the challenge.
Yeah, and this is easily a 2-0 match going into half.
Yeah.
You know, without her stepping up, and maybe someone who doesn't have experience as a goalkeeper having to try and fill that in. Great ball played down the line by Jazz. Aspen Edwards trying to get onto it. Just
a little too much.
A little too much.
Yeah, but great look, great vision.
Turf is unforgiving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
And this turf is known for being fast, too. There's some places you go where the turf is not quite as fast, but this one...
Yeah, it seems to be really short, field. Really short. Oh, wow. Number 12. She's been
good ball in.
Durant's been
no one was on the run to start off.
Yeah, that's when it's key to have that striker right on that back line.
Yep. Had that runner been making a horizontal run or a diagonal run until that ball was played and then turned vertical, that was a one-on-one.
Yeah, and if I'm number 12 from Durant, I'm saying, look, next time be ready on that back line.
Yep,
I'm
you got to be there.
I'm sending it.
You can't wait for me. You got to be there.
Exactly.
Oh, number 11. That was a nice
hit.
shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot from just outside the penalty area. Alexis trying to make a hustle play. Just gets bodied off of the ball.
Not bad. Was that our throw-in? Lady Highlanders
goes out for a throw-in for Elena Burke. Goes ahead and puts it to Zoe Martin. Good quick play, but she didn't have numbers. There's not numbers forward for her to really gain control there.
That was a great play by Jazz.
Alexis trying to find a way for Mason Cortez to run onto that, but just wasn't there. It was a little too stout. So while we got a break, I just want to put it out there. Thanks to the Lawton Marketing Group again for being able to make these broadcasts happen. They're huge soccer people. They got a child on each one of the Highlanders varsity squads, so they have vested interest in soccer being successful in the town of Lawton, the city of Lawton. Avery's chasing back, pushes the ball outside. But they've just always been a huge supporter for Highlander soccer, for soccer at the Lawton Soccer Club, between coaching and having their kids out there all the time, helping sponsor stuff. It's just a great community effort.
Yeah, it's always awesome when sponsors are willing to help out, especially with something like this, where the high school programs can get player recognition out, like we were talking about earlier. Players can go back, use it for some type of highlights for recruiting. But when the community steps up, that's just a win-win situation.
Yeah, and it's amazing how many places in Lawton that it's untapped as far as people just going and saying, hey, can you help us out? And there's a lot of places that'll help out, and no one asks.
Yep, and I think that's the biggest thing. I've experienced it when I asking for donations or whatever for anything I've done in the past, and the community will step up. It's just going out there and asking the right people for help.
Got a foul called. So we got a free kick and a dangerous position for the Lady Lions. Going to continue to test out this back line of the Highlanders and Ella.
I see Ella back there. She's side to side on the post, and she's looking at the defenders, telling them where they need to be.
Helping get the wall set and everything.
Yeah.
And that's a good ball in. And another easy save for Ella. Those long balls where the goalkeeper can see it the whole time, those are pretty easy for good goalkeepers to have short hands.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, though, as a goalkeeper, I wouldn't want to see it high.
No.
Especially if I'm not on the line right.
No, sir. Durant's putting together some great passing here, too. So that might have been their talk at halftime. The first half, they were a lot of long ball. Not a whole lot of stringing passes together.
Yeah, I will say that series right there, I just seen a little aggression from the Lady Highlanders.
Yes,
so
Jazz.
That was a good sign that they're ready to fight. And here we go.
There's Alexis playing aggressive, playing hard. And that's what happens. You get a spark. You make plays like that, and there's a spark.
Yeah, number 15 from Durant, she's got a little speed back there. So
Alexis hasn't been able to outrun her yet tonight.
Yeah, you're going to have to be on that line because she's going to be able to hawk you down. Lady Highlanders are definitely
some moves.
They're definitely getting some looks.
Trying to get the ball into Elena Burke. Kaylee Moody helps control that one, though, on the side. Jazz going to make another move. Ball goes in. Elena's going to give chase for a second.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there, but that's all right.
Yeah, at least they're getting the ball out the pitch,
yeah.
And they're getting their opportunity.
Yep, and I bet you they play that again. Elena, she's going to be ready for it.
That ball is mishit by the defense. And Elena's going to come in on the goalkeeper. And great job by number 17 of the Lady Lions to help shield her goalkeeper from a collision there.
Good pressure from the Lady Highlanders, Elena. Being right there where she needs to be. Disrupt as much as possible, especially in that striker position or up top. You never know what mistakes they might make.
And we got number 12 on the ball for the Lions again. It was just played phenomenal the entire game. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there between Ella and Emma.
Yeah, you can tell that's just a little bit of the inexperience with the defense and the goalkeeper. I think we have an
got
injury.
An injury on the pitch, so the clock stops at about 30 minutes.
Seems she's up. Seems okay.
She got up fairly quickly without Coach having to come onto the field, so that's a good thing. We just hope that she's okay, and
yeah,
it looks like she's staying on the field. Nope, referee made her go off, but she is jogging off.
That's a good sign.
Not a limp, no help.
Always want to see that when the players are able to get up and jog off the field.
But since the ball was stopped with the Highlanders in possession, the ball is going to be dropped to the Highlanders. As opposed to the old school drop the ball and two players kick at it, they do an uncontested drop ball to the team who last had possession now.
And before that play, I was watching Elena Burke. She had her hand up for the Lady Highlanders, signaling for that kick. So she was definitely anticipating that,
yeah,
but just a little too much.
She was ready for that.
Yeah, that's a good sign as a young striker.
Looks like Alexis is trying to put a little bit of a physical spark into the team. Every time she gets the ball, there's a shoulder on somebody. And hopefully the team can follow her lead there.
Jazz almost had it.
Just missed that one.
Yeah.
Tried to get a foot up at it. Good control by number 12.
She's definitely got
ball goes in. Number 8 goes in.
Easy work.
She was being tracked down, and she heard footsteps. Sometimes you hear someone running up on you, and you just get rushed, rushed a little much.
Right. Time's going really, really fast.
Great ball in by Mason Cortez for Elena Burke.
Just a little too much.
Just a little much, and the goalkeeper for the Lady Lions made an outstanding decision to come out and swipe up that ball.
Yeah, that pressure for the Lady Highlanders is really good. They keep that up. I foresee a goal in their future.
Yeah. And Elena did a great job there when she ran in. You know, both of them came together. She avoided the contact.
Yeah.
Made just a little bit of contact, not enough to hurt anyone or anything like that, but that goalkeeper knew she was there.
And you never know. You never know what the goalkeeper does, and she's in that position. And all she's got to do is just tap it in.
Yeah, she might drop that ball or something, but when you make just that little bit of contact, not enough to hurt anyone, not enough to even really knock her off balance or anything like that.
Yeah, let them know you're there.
But just enough that she knew, all right, this girl's running in on me. And Elena's no short little girl.
Oh, no. She's and she can play physical,
she's stout,
too.
And she will run you over. We said this last game. I was talking to Kobe, and I said, if she's running at me down the field, I'm getting out of the way. I'm not messing with it.
Yeah, and her speed, too, for her size is different.
Jazz tries to make a play in the midfield. Not able to control there. And the ball goes out for a Highlander throw.
You see any adjustments for the Lady Highlanders or any adjustments for Durant?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't either. I just see a little more pep.
That ball was taken from Avery Dowdy. And great save. A parry made by Ella. Ella Isaacson pushed that one just away.
Yeah, she's got a smile on her face right now.
Went out for a corner kick, but she's out there having the time of her life.
Yeah, teammates coming over, giving her a little love. That's awesome.
So we got a corner kick for the Lady Lions. I think this is the match that the Lady Highlanders definitely need tonight. After an absolute win against Lawton High last week and not being tested. and then being outmatched Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Having this close matchup, and we were talking about it at halftime. Last year they went to penalty kicks. The Lady Lions and the Highlanders.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the ideal game for the Lady Highlanders.
But this is what they need.
Yeah, they need it right now.
They need a challenge that is not being outmatched.
Improve themselves again. That they are the team that they can be. Like I said earlier, that Heritage Hall team, Lady Heritage Hall team, they were really good. A throw in for Durant.
We got an illegal throw.
Ref got him before. So.
So we've talked about it. I talked about it in the coaches show at preseason. Talked about it with Kobe last week. At this age, it's mental mistakes that come from complacency.
Yep.
A bad throw-in is exactly that.
Yeah, in practice, let's be honest. Sometimes in practice, they kind of they go over there and they throw it in, and they don't understand that translate to the game. So even in practice, they need to stay on that.
Got a player down on the field. Aspen Edwards. So coach is coming out to check on her. But like I was starting to say, throw-ins is just laziness and complacency.
Yeah.
To me, at this age.
You're right, it's mental. It's a mental mistake when you're not able to complete a correct throw-in.
Yeah. So Aspen is back up on her feet. Barley Hasty comes in to take her place. So and that's a great thing too. Aspen has a little injury. She's back on her feet. She ran off the pitch, but we also have depth with our freshmen, and that Barley comes in and
depth. When you're able to sub and keep those legs fresh, especially if the other team maybe they're only fielding 11 for the game, and you're able to put 3 or 4 more players than them.
Yeah.
As the game goes on, those legs get heavy, and it's key to put somebody in who has some fresh legs, especially in a position where you need that extra sprint.
Zoe makes the interception, plays the ball through for Elena Burke, and she was offside.
Yeah, just barely by a step.
She was expecting that ball just a couple seconds earlier. Zoe had to get it under control first, though.
I really do believe that the future is bright for the Lady Highlanders. It's
oh yeah, and
they have a lot of talent.
Their middle school team this year has just been killing it too.
Yeah,
so knowing that that's coming up also keeps these girls in a position where they have to continue to work to keep their spot.
Yep.
Now we got Kaylee Moody on a run. That ball came way up over.
Oh, unlucky.
Just an unlucky touch by Kaylee. And a substitution for, can't tell who's coming out. But Ella Capuccio coming in for the Highlanders. It's got one too many kids.
They all want to play.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
Can't see who came off. Is that Tristan Pierce? Tristan Pierce coming off. Big fight for the ball. Zoe Martin, as usual, comes away with it. Ball goes into Jazz. Jazz just touches it wide. Tough play.
Nice look from the Highlanders, though.
Zoe Martin made that play happen.
Yep.
She fought 1v3 down there in the corner.
And that's what they need. They need to just keep that pressure up just like they did. And hopefully that opportunity comes again.
Ball comes up off of Ella's knee and back to our defense. Lily's able to clear it. So we got Lily in for Emma Huff. Lily's a freshman. Like I was saying earlier, just we have depth in that back line that we have defense for days.
Yeah.
Good play by Zoe. Ball goes out to Kaylee and
nice opportunity.
Just misses.
Yeah.
So it's not that we're not getting the opportunities, and they're not easy opportunities to capitalize on. But
big difference, though, from first half,
huge,
right?
Huge, even from the first half of this half.
Yeah, exactly.
For the first 15 minutes of this half, we watched Durant get these opportunities, and we're starting to swing it our direction.
Yep, and as the subs are coming and the legs are being able to come in fresh, you can kind of see a little difference, especially up top.
And that's really a testament to the skill factor, not really skill factor, but the character factor of grit that is what I call it. Being able to dig down and they had a match Tuesday. They're tired, their legs are heavy, but they're able to dig down and just put their head down.
Against a quick team too, so they were running the whole game. They were running.
So being able to put their head down and just nose to the grindstone and work.
That was a little light, but
a foul on the outside. Free kick intercepted by Jazz. Mistouched on the sideline. Goes out for a Durant throw-in. Jazz is still just lightning.
Oh, she's everywhere. I love it.
Always stepping into the play. Jazz, Zoe.
Yeah, she doesn't care. Look at that. And again, that's the senior. The senior in her. She's been in these positions. She has the experience. Yeah. She knows what to do, and now it's almost like an instinct.
And that's the spark that the team needs.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the spark that the team needs to start feeding off of. A little bit of a change, putting Ella Capuccio up top and moving Elena Burke out to the outside mid, kind of like a winger.
And I would say that's
more the position she's accustomed to.
That's her strong position, and if she can get that step and cross it in or take the shot,
she serves the ball in beautifully.
Yeah.
Ella Capuccio takes a little nudge in the back. The ball ends up popping away. Elena steps in. Good ball in.
We got two
Ella trying to catch on to it.
Keeper's out.
Goalkeeper comes out and covers that up. Great decision by the goalkeeper again to come out. I always tell my goalkeepers that it's hard to make the right decision. Come out, stay on your line. Come out, stay on your line. And the decision's not always written in stone.
Right. I would say making that decision, though.
You'll make the decision.
And stick with it. And live with the consequences. But you know what? You made the decision.
If you make the decision halfway,
hesitate just a split second, anything can happen.
You're dead in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Highlanders holding the line at the 25-yard line. Good little free kick in. Jazz is able to take it, plays it out for Elena Burke. Elena makes a move, puts the ball in for Zoe, just off the edge of her foot.
Yeah, just a little too much, but great thought.
So I think if we had a square ball and a square foot, this would be a heck of a lot easier of a game.
Right, the ball wouldn't roll as fast.
Yep. Goalkeeper out again, picking up that one.
Yeah, and I think you nailed it earlier when you talked about how fast this field is. It's got to be tough if you're practicing on grass, and then during your games you come out to turf. That's a big transition.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lady Highlanders kind of struggling to finish tonight. You know.
I will say Tuesday too. To caveat on the field, Heritage Hall, they had grass, so
yeah, it's a grass field.
They just came off a grass game, so they had to adjust a little bit. Not so much on it.
And they practice on grass.
They practice on grass. I think they come up here and practice every so often, but yeah, that's a big difference.
Good job by Layla Phillips.
Yes.
I had to give her a nickname, Layla Brickwall Phillips. Ball goes out for a Highlanders throw. It's nice to be able to keep the camera on the right side of the field here for a little while. Anyways, this half.
Yeah, you can tell the energy's definitely up from half.
Oh, Alexis.
Oh, just a little
looked
too
up
much.
and decided not to take the shot there.
Yeah.
15 minutes left in the game. Those are the shots that you really want, you know, your star players your captains to lead the way and start hitting those shots.
That's one thing I'd like to see the younger players do is take those outside shots a little more.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen, and then the follow-up is key. You got strikers in position.
Mm-hmm.
That could ricochet right off the goalkeeper, off the post.
And Alexis is not usually one to pass up those shots.
So we got
a handling call
yeah.
against Durant right outside the box.
Oh, this is crucial right here, especially for Durant.
Alexis is going to try to serve it in or maybe play into that backside of the goal. Just mishit it, but hey, if they weren't making any mistakes, they'd be professionals.
Yeah, that's true. Almost there. College first.
And it's hard, you know, it's hard when you're on the field to really make those decisions, you know, time in and time out.
Yeah, and you want to make them quick, too, because if you wait too long, you're allowing the other team to get in position. So I could see where
good step by Elena Burke.
She was coming from. Oh.
See, and that's the physical play that we talk about. Not being afraid to go into a challenge and end up on your butt. But also not being afraid to come into the challenge and the other person end up on their butt.
Yep, and as a player, you feel that. You're like, all right, this player definitely wants some, so give some back.
Ella's fighting for the ball there, getting pushed around a little bit, but ball gets out to Elena. We'll see if she can swing this cross in like we talked about.
Yeah, the Lady Highlanders are definitely putting pressure on.
Barley's going to step in, plays a ball in.
Great ball.
Ball's played in, nobody home to finish.
Great idea from a defender, too.
Yes.
Great.
Great for a wing back to step up and be able to play that ball in. Just to have the IQ to step in there and do that.
Yeah, I think that's a key aspect. If you can have a defender from the wing come up and serve the ball, that gives you more numbers up top.
This number 12 is just dribbling around our girls.
Yeah,
great job by Lily. Step in back there. Took a little bit of a hit. Both girls went down. Number 2 for the Lady Lions stayed down. Coach is going to come out and check on her. Didn't see how she went down. Not going to speculate what kind of injury it might be.
I didn't see it either.
All we can say really is that we hope that she's all right, just like the other 2 injuries we had tonight.
Yeah.
where the player was able to get up and get off the field.
And it's crazy. It's right in that position, right there.
Coach is checking her out.
So we got about 12 minutes left. Definitely more energy in the second half. They're getting a lot of pressure up top.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes has been the Lady Highlanders soccer that we wanted to see coming out the gate.
Yeah, if they would have started that way, I think they would have set earlier tone. However,
Yeah.
better late than never.
Would definitely set a tone for the match, but, you know, they grew into it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I mean, 2 matches in 3 days.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
It's not hard, or not easy. I mean,
Yeah.
48 hours between the two.
Yeah, but they're definitely they're digging deep. You can tell they're digging deep and playing a little more physical.
So, yeah. Just some tough play from both sides. So this young
It
lady
looks like the player's getting up.
looks like Briley Pilgreen.
She's able to walk with the assistant of the coaches.
So coach is helping her off the field.
That's a good
She
sign.
got up, which is definitely good. It's what we like to see. So the coach will help her off the field, and they'll bring someone else on in her place. And she's one that's been making some pretty good runs back there, too.
Yeah, she has.
Behind our defense. So if you're a coach, you hope that you have the depth, like the Highlanders do, to be able to put someone in that's going to make those same runs.
Yeah, I was going to say, earlier in the game, she was really beating our back line. And our back line made some adjustments here in the second half and was able to contain her. But, yeah, she was definitely a problem in the first couple minutes of the game, of the match.
Yes, sir. So right now our back line is got Layla Phillips on the left, Avery Dowdy and Lily Smith in the middle, and Barley Hasty on the right. 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen.
Yeah, and they're not doing a bad job for being
absolutely
as young
not.
as they are. That's
Absolutely not.
That means the future could be really bright.
Yeah, and if they continue on the development that they are, you know, and understanding the pace of play at the high school level, and
they're talking, they're communicating, they're helping each other out, giving each other love. So
Yeah.
I mean that's awesome to see, especially from underclassmen.
Kaylee Moody tries to force the mistake up top. So, yeah, I forgot to hit a button for the clock on the scoreboard, and the referee was correcting me there. So, ball goes out of bounds for a Lady Lions throw-in. So, in case we're wondering, this is a non-district match. If this ends in a tie, I believe it goes straight to kicks from the mark. If I'm correct.
And that's always tough.
Yes. Ball's in for Elena Burke.
And she is open.
That ball
this
was
is
beautifully
her.
played. She can play this across.
Yeah. Great.
Maybe a little bit too close to the goal. Well defended by the goalkeeper.
That was a great look. Great pass up to Elena. Elena took it to the side, and
I didn't see who played it. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it was
I didn't
Jazz
either.
or-
I kind of just I caught it coming out, and Elena was in position, and she was in full stride.
think it was Jazz off the interception. Either Jazz or Avery off the interception of the throw in there.
Seems like they got a little speed over there on the right wing.
It's number 14 over there. Gotta look at my list. Aubrey Tomlinson. We've said her name a few times tonight, and she's been giving our defense fits all night.
Yeah, she's definitely got an extra boost.
A little change out on the defensive line. Aspen Edwards coming in, and Emma Huff coming in. Mason Cortez coming in up top, trying to create some kind of spark.
Okay, that worked out.
And a Highlander throw. Comes into Mason. See what Mason can do on the turn here. Good ball out again by Avery. Good step in by Elena Burke. Mason's on the run. That ball is just a little bit overcooked.
Yeah, too much. But again, the turf, you're not really thinking, and you just put a little on it, and it's flying.
Yeah. And Mason and Kaylee Moody both great run over there.
Yeah, I'd like to see that ball served just a little quicker. But nevertheless, it got to where it would have been the best chance for the player to make an offensive play.
All right, so we got Lions on a goal kick. Ball comes out. Is that Zoe? Zoe fights.
Good step.
Wins the ball.
All right.
Jazz hammers a shot. Yeah. Gets blocked by a defender.
I want to see some more of that. Some more shots.
And she had Elena, too, to play it into. Either decision was a good decision.
Yeah.
Was not unhappy with the shot attempt. Wouldn't have been unhappy if she would have played it into Elena.
Right.
Mason with the touch out to Kaylee. Kaylee puts it inside to the middle.
Durant's got a little counter going. Is that number 9?
Ball's played across.
She's going to hit it.
Right in line for number 12 to come onto it.
Oh, great defense. Because number 12, I have a feeling if she would have been able to take that shot, it would have been pretty dangerous.
If she would have got a foot on it, it was a dangerous shot.
So good job by the
not good individually defensively. That was a good team defensive effort.
Yes, I agree.
Elena looks for someone to throw into. Finds Alexis. Alexis cuts the ball in. She has it on her left foot.
Ooh. And that
ball comes off the post. Kaylee Moody hits the post. Ball comes back out to Mason. Mason's fighting.
And it could be a corner.
Gets a corner kick for it. Yes, gets a corner kick for us.
Here we go. 7 minutes left in the match. This is crucial.
7 minutes left. Alexis Snyder's going to put a foot on it from the corner and try to serve it in and create an opportunity for the Lady Highlanders.
Really thought that ball was going to go in, and there's the post.
Oh, yes. That's goalkeeper's best friend.
Yeah. And it's like that's the only thing you see, I guess, when you strike is that white post.
A little bit long on the service. Not terrible, though. Elena Burke on the backside tries to flick it in. Goalkeeper, great concentration to be able to make the save.
I think this will be key here. Let's see if the Lady Highlanders are able to step to the ball first.
Jazz wins the header. Gets bodied off the ball, though. Once again,
run through to number 12.
Got number 12 coming through. Dangerous the entire game. Just lost her footing trying to take that shot.
Yep, goalkeeper's in the right position.
Ella played it out quick to Aspen Edwards. Just a little too far for her. It's starting to get a little more physical now, which is the matchup we wanted to see.
Yeah.
The physicality.
Yeah, absolutely. Great
Great
playback.
1-2 play
Yes.
between Kaylee and Alexis, or Avery, my bad. Alexis up front.
Highlanders have they had numbers.
Alexis on the ball, gets a good body on it, puts the ball up for Elena Burke. Can she get there in time? Not quite in time. Just a little too heavy on the touch.
Yeah, Lady Highlanders are definitely in the right position. The only thing I can say is they just need to take a little bit off the power of the kick for the pass, but they're definitely seeing the field. They're seeing that they're in the right position.
A little more touch on the passes, and they'd be looking just a smidge better. They're not looking terrible at all
No. The second half has been.
Yeah, this is who we wanted to see.
Yeah, it's definitely a change for the better for the Lady Highlanders.
Good work by Zoe in the midfield trying to get control. Once again, gets bodied off, though.
Lady Highlanders denied the attack.
Good push in by Elena for herself, though.
Yeah, we'll say Durant's backfield. They're really smart. They're allowing the wing to step, and then the center back is just kind of waiting to see what happens and able to take that ball away.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good work from Durant's back line.
So we're still knotted up at 0-0. Alexis Snyder's going to try to make it 1-0. Pushes her way into the box, just gets the ball poked away. On the counterattack is Lady Lions. That ball almost gets through. Avery Dowdy keeps it from getting through. Looks like Lillian was subbed in on the left side of defense.
Yeah, Durant is definitely playing defensive, and they're countering with maybe 2 or 3. Mac's back line is definitely holding back there.
Looks like Durant is kind of content.
Yeah,
to kind of take their opportunities on a counterattack.
Yeah.
But just make sure they don't get scored on.
Yeah, I think they feel the pressure. Coaches knows that at any time these Lady Highlanders can put it in the back of the net. And, it seems like they're content with the 0-0. And they're only pushing 2 or 3, which is kind of surprising. But
and you got the Highlanders with 4 standing on the back line, or 3 standing on the back line of the Lions.
dangerous ball by Durant. Lady Highlander step. Lena Burke takes it, clears it. All right. Still in play. Lena Burke fighting for the ball. Out. Should be a Highlander throw. You can tell the Highlanders, they're a little fatigued, but they're digging deep. Here goes an opportunity for the Lady Highlanders. All right. Was that a yellow? Yellow on Mooney. Didn't see that aggressive of a play, but ref deemed otherwise. Durant's gone onto the outside on the left wing. Plays it up, but is stopped by the Lady Highlanders. Lady Highlanders now has possession. Pushing forward. Oh, almost.
Just over a minute to go.
Yeah, so that was definitely a look for Durant. They had a counter, and then the Lady Highlanders took possessions and countered the other way, and almost had an opportunity to score.
I miss all the good stuff.
Oh, you missed the yellow card. Yeah, by Mooney. Didn't look too aggressive to me. Maybe there was something else other than the play, why she received a yellow card, but
that's possible.
So we got 30 seconds left on the clock.
Substitution.
So if we end 0-0 in non-district,
I believe it is straight to penalty kicks.
That's crazy. And so playing the whole game, and then it might come down to penalty kicks.
So crazy thing, the last time I refereed a Durant and Macarthur night, both matches went straight to penalty kicks.
No, man. And didn't this happen last year? Did someone say?
The girls.
Yeah, they went into PK and.
That is the end of regulation time. So the referee's going to get together.
Well, this will be interesting. Third game of the season, going into PKs. Guess we're going to test out a little strategy by the coaching of who's going to be selected to take
who kicks and when.
Yeah, and you know the other dynamic is the goalkeeper now. So we have a newer goalkeeper.
Are they going to just let it go as a tie?
Well.
All right, so no extra time. We're going to go ahead and sign off here. This is Rich Frederick and Jason Shaw with John Burke on the camera. 0-0 match between the Lady Highlanders and Lady Lions. And, yeah, referees are going off. So
all right,
we're going to sign off for a little bit, too. All right, this is Rich Frederick and Jason Shaw coming back to you with the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back to the women's match, and they are going to go to penalty kicks.
I knew it. I don't know if the refs want to go or the other team want to go, but I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to see.
Let's rock it. I want to see how Ella reacts to penalty kicks.
Yeah, I kind of want to see the strategy of the lineup.
The pressure is on.
Who's going to be able to kick? Who's kicking?
So I would make my call now as a player of the game, Ella.
Yep, I would too. Ella was definitely.
So Ella Isaacson.
She stood out.
Ella Isaacson is the OSN player of the match, and this is before we get to the penalty kicks because. Really, it doesn't matter what happens in the penalty kicks.
This is tough right here. I mean,
as a keeper, the offensive player is expected to plant it in the back of the net.
Right. Yeah.
So if you miss, you got unlucky. But if you save, as a keeper, you're the hero.
Yeah, you are the hero. You are the hero, and I've seen it come down to that last kick, and the goalkeeper made the right decision at the right time and stopped it and saved the game.
So Ella and the kickers are getting ready on the sideline over there.
With their 5 from Durant.
Durant's 5 coming out to the center circle. So the way this works is we got 5 kickers from Durant, 5 kickers from Macarthur, a goalkeeper for each side, and they will alternate kicks until it is impossible for the other team to win.
Yes, the advantage is definitely on the striker. The goalkeeper has the disadvantage.
Yep. As the forward, as the kicker, you're expected to plant this ball in the back of the net, right?
How many times are you doing it in practice? I mean, let's think about it. At the end of practice, you're nailing as many kicks in the goal as you can, even when you're not even practicing. That's all you're doing is kicking in the goal.
So the pressure is 100% solely on the kicker.
Yeah.
First kicker for Durant. Trying to see the number on her back. Number 17.
Let's see if traditionally she goes
Isabel
left.
Feltman with Ella Isaacson in goal. She takes her time. Ella makes the save.
Wow.
Saved by Ella Isaacson on a penalty kick.
That's big.
As the backup goalkeeper.
Mentally. Just think mentally. You know, the other team, they're already thinking, oh, man, that's one down.
Yeah, and for Ella, that is a huge confidence booster.
Oh, yeah.
Alexis Snyder comes up, hoping to put the Highlanders up 1-0.
That was quick.
And it's planted in the back of the net.
Yep, left side, back of the net. So that's 1-0. Lawton Macarthur.
So Macarthur's up 1-0 on the penalty kicks after the first round. Definitely isn't over.
There's number 12. And
we got number 12, Kara Boydston.
She's had footwork all day.
Takes the kick. Ella guessed a little wrong or hesitated, but that's part of being a goalkeeper.
Yeah. Great strike, though, right down the middle.
Kara definitely made a great strike and planted in the back of the net.
Yep, so we're 1-1. Got Jazz.
Jazz up here to take the kick. And she's wasting no time. Plants it in the back of the net.
2-1, Lady Highlanders. Crowd's definitely up for this one.
Oh, yes.
A lot of cheers from the
you can
the
hear
fans.
Hear the crowd cheering for Ella. Really fun to watch her little brother Riker down there cheering for him too.
Oh yeah.
With mom and dad. and that ball sails over.
Yep. Still 2-1.
Still 2-1. And Zoe Martin stepping up. If Zoe makes this, that will make it 3-1. That means
it's a lot of pressure.
Whew. That means if one more miss or one more make by the Highlanders, and Durant cannot catch up.
Nope.
Zoe,
it's in.
With confidence.
It's in. She didn't even hesitate.
Didn't even step back.
She set it and kicked it.
So here it is. This ball goes in the back of the net.
3-1,
and then we'll see another kicker.
Right? 3-1. This is a lot of pressure for the goalkeeper.
If this ball does not go in the back of the net, game over.
Game over. Yeah.
The kick, and that sails wide, and the Lady Highlanders have won it. A great job by our Lady Highlanders. Ella Isaacson,
player of the
Oklahoma
match.
Sports Network, player of the match, sponsored by Crazy Cones. And we will see if we can talk to her at halftime of the boys' game. Absolutely amazing game played by her. Amazing game by the midfield, I think.
They really came back that second half.
They stepped it up.
I was a little disappointed the first half, but the second half, about halfway through, some energy struck or a captain spoke. Something happened, and they had the pressure on the whole second half of the game in Durant's in their 18, just putting pressure on them. So, well-deserved match by the Lady Highlanders.
Yeah, and as we get warmed up for the boys, we're going to go to commercial break, get us a little break, get a drink of water and stuff, so we can come back. When we come back, we'll have the Lions and the Highlanders boys. It should prove to be a good one.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with the Oklahoma Sports Network.